Yes, it's Friday. I got 5 minutes to myself in between running around like a madman. Um, so what we have here? Well, let me start off with last night. Last night was bowling night for many of you that follow. And I had a big night and want to share it with you guys. We bowled a phenomenal team last night, and we always go back and forth. Been bowling a long time if you're new, so we are pretty good bowlers. Um, Set the bar really high yesterday. First game right out of the box, 210. Was able to find my line and dial in and bowl really well. I was the only lefty, so I had nobody else throwing and messing with the oil pattern and all that fun stuff. Um, Second game, I'm the anchor. I'm the fifth guy on a five-man team, and myself and the other anchor, we're going strike for strike all the way. Second frame, third frame, fourth frame, fifth frame, sixth frame, seventh frame, eighth frame. Eighth frame, he misses, does a nine spare. I keep going. I went all the way into the 10th, got the first two in the 10th, got up, song ended on my earbuds. I was like, do I wait? What do I do? Last shot, going for 300. And there was a commercial playing. I didn't want to sit there and think and dwell on it, so I went and bowled. I got on the approach, put my ball in my hand, and when I went to take the second step, I realized that, holy crap, my nerves are killing me. My legs felt like gum. And like a sucker, I freaking threw it across my chest instead of letting go here. I did one of these. And I ended up bowling a 296, so 4 pins away from a perfect game. And then I finished strong with a 235 for a 741 series, which is super, super awesome. So I'm happy. But back to this. So I got a chance to go fly boo, just get it out there, get a little bit of footage, some cinematic. I've been tweaking with some expo on roll to try to smooth out, to eliminate some of the hoppiness that it has in it. I love how it flies, and it was flying great. I bumped a little bit of a branch way far out, and I think that's what caused the problem. I think I threw out the problem, most likely. Let me see here. Anyway, let's see if you can see in here. So this guy's taken apart and unwired. Right there is a little power converter where my finger is. There's a capacitor or some form. It's got to be a capacitor that absorbs the extra oomph from because it's coming straight from the battery. And then, no, actually, yes. Yeah, it's direct line battery. I don't know. Forget it. I don't remember what I'm talking about. That's a good question. I don't know if I can even look. Yes, okay. Senior moment. It's coming directly from the battery, being filtered from whatever the battery power is, down to 3.3 volt for the receiver that's in this thing that's upside down that I'm still wiring back in. I was kind of pissed because I think it's an iFlight stack. It's been a while. I thought I bought the right stack that had a pad on it for 3.3. It didn't come in, so I had to buy these little converters. So if I get ambitious and want to upgrade the frame from this frame, which is not very good, with these ducks, I had a friend print me some ducks, my buddy Chris, and they didn't fit anywhere at all. So I'm in the search for new ducks for the donut frame. Anybody out there that prints and wants to hook a brother up, love to get some bright green or black or whatever, anything but red and yellow. I need new ducks. These things are shot. But if I can't, then I may uncinewhoop it and maybe shave off the edges and turn it into just a HD FPV exploring quad. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, I was way, 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 way out in the woods, and it felt like it was fail-safe, where I completely lost controls. I still had video, so I knew the battery was good. Got all the way out there, dug through the prickers just to figure out that it wasn't connecting. I couldn't see the blinking light, which was a sign that something was up. So what ended up happening is the little capacitor on the little step down had broken off, probably bumping a branch, or it overheated. Who knows? It could be a million things, but I glued this one. Put a little bit of hot glue around it so that way, hopefully, I won't have that same problem. But got it back in the house, started taking it apart and comparing the new one. I'm like, wait a minute, these look different. And then realized it was missing that part. So going back in, I reconnected and attached my receiver upside down, did some new zip ties. I don't know what it is with these zip ties that I've had for a while. They're brittle. They just brittle. Sound like a bitch. They've been snapping. I don't know what it is. No heat's been put to them. It's just weird. They've been breaking off because it broke the antenna one. And the whole thing that started this is I had ordered a couple new sets of props for this guy, some T-motor props. And if you're looking at Cinewood props, especially 3-inch inducted props, buy only ducted props. These T-motor ones weren't meant probably for a duck. I actually had to shave off a little, I'm going to use the term sea hair, if somebody gets that joke. I had to cut a little tiny piece off of there just to get them to fit. No big deal. I didn't mind doing it. I saw no vibration in it. But I got the HQ props and I forgot what the hell they were. Some Gem fan. Maybe they're Hulkies or something. Whatever the hell they are. But they all would have to be trimmed, which is okay. But again, if you don't want to trim, buy a ducted prop. Like that bullnose style like this looks right here. It lines right up with the edge of the prop guard, whatever, duck. Anyway, it's all back to working properly. I just got to put it back together. Just wanted to spend a couple minutes and say hi. My desk is an absolute shit show right now. Trying to get this done. So let me get it back together. I do have some footage from my flight before it crashed. I may get some more tomorrow because I have a little spot that I've been exploring. And while I was out there searching, I realized that the koi dog have been coming up real close to the house. And then I saw a red fox the other day, and they've got some crazy paths dug right out, coming right out of my backyard. So there's been a lot of activity back there. So I got to be very careful when I take the kids out in the evening and whatnot, so they don't become their dinner. That would be a shitty, to say the least. But all right, I'm gonna get this thing back together. Hopefully get some flight footage this weekend. Got a couple places I want to go scope out. So stay in touch. For all you guys out there that care about this hobby and respect and love, and it's your lifestyle like me, and you made your comment, thank you. For those that didn't, I am very disappointed. Like many others, there's just no excuse. I don't care if you fly once or you fly every single weekend like I do, or every other day. It's our hobby, our lifestyle. It means the world to us, so we're fighting for it. If we survive this, there's no credit due to any of you that didn't. So I have no remorse for that. Got to do what you got to do for your passions, you know? And how much time does it take to freaking type a little essay and just let the world know how FPV impacts you? So on that note, I'm going to go find some dinner. I'm hungry. Then we got to run. Peace.